Do you know that you carry God's fragrance? In the Bible, incense is explained as a holy perfume that was burnt to worship God and represent prayers and show God's holy presence. It was using a special recipe of sweet spices, frankincense, and salt. God described it in Exodus 30. He said, "You will make an altar on which you burn incense." And the altar was made of acacia wood. And then there were special informations from God on what to do. That altar was made of acacia wood, covered in pure gold, and stood in the holy place, right before the veil of the most holy place. And the high priest burnt it twice a day, every morning and at twilight. Now, there is a story of a woman that was working in a perfume factory. That is a real story, recent. And when she came out, as she walked on the street to go home, people smelled the fragrance and they thought that she put it on herself, but she didn't. It was part of the atmosphere that she imbibed day after day as she worked. And it became part of her, but she never kept any of it. It was conditional to her coming to work day after day in that perfume factory. And this is a picture of our life with God. We are all working in a perfume factory, so to speak. As we work with God, we produce that perfume by our life, by our behavior, by our words. We work, the whole of our bodies and soul work together in that perfume factory to produce more and more and more and develop that atmosphere. And it's so thick, just like the presence, the cloud of glory, the presence of God was so thick in his place, in his temple, in the tent of meeting in the wilderness, that people could not even enter. So thick it was. And I experienced that myself in Nigeria, in church one time. The presence of God came down so much that nobody could stand. Everybody started crumbling to their knees and then prostrate face down. And as we leave that holy presence to move around and serve people, that perfume is oozing out of us. But it's not something you put it on. You cannot even concoct it. The Bible says that it is forbidden to try and concoct it ourselves. It's a given. It's the air we breathe. Just like the song says, "This is the air I breathe. This is the air I breathe. Your holy presence, Lord, unto me. This is the air I breathe. This is the air I breathe. Your holy presence. Your holy presence. So as we go about, the people will be attracted by this perfume, by this fragrance that can never be found anywhere on the earth. And as they ask, we are all invited to say, well, I'm working in a perfume factory. Do you want to have a space there? Just join me so that you too will carry that fragrance. That fragrance is like, the advert that God gives, just like a good businessman. And people will smile and say, wow, where can I get this? And the thing that's happening is that as you go on to your day and the day wears out and in the end you shower and go to bed, you need to renew that fragrance. If you continue, the fragrance will fade away. But because we continue return to the presence of God, we are in your presence all the time. But as we stop and pause and have a time with God one-to-one, that fragrance is renewed. We get in touch again with the factory and we get that fragrance on us and in us for the day again. Just like manna, it is given day after day on one condition, free of charge, but on one condition, that we continue being in the presence of the one that created that fragrance. So you're all invited